Yeah, I wasn't feeling the smooth jazz, guys. We're gonna be starting soon. I just want to give some people some time to get in here. Shit, we might start sooner rather than later, man. I'm over here on my Kevin Samuels shit. Really, it's just time to give people to get in here because I haven't been able to set up my streams. You know what? Forget this, guys. We're just gonna get started. Let's get on here. This is an important video we're going to be talking about today. I am just going to give a little bit of banter to give some people time to roll in here and kind of set it up. But we're going to be talking about big reasons to avoid single mothers, and this is so important to me because I actually know a lot of people that are in my family that I've seen that are they're young. They're young. You know what I'm saying? They're young. They still don't understand women. I mean, there's old men that still don't understand women, and so that's really what we're going to be doing here. We're gonna be breaking this down for the people that grew up listening to the slow jams and raised by single mothers to be the good guys, stuff like that. So, or even by we fathers that were raised by single mothers. I mean, it's a big chain. But we're going to talk about just a lot of the baggage that comes with single mothers. We're going to talk about it, and one of the main things is what it does to you. It drains you of your time. It drains you of your energy. It drains you of your resources, and more importantly, man, um, one of the things about single mothers is that a lot of the times they tend to be narcissistic, and that's the case with a lot of modern women in general. And we're gonna break down narcissism because, man, it just you read off the definition of narcissism and just narcissistic personality disorder, and it might remind you of somebody you know. So we're going to get into this, and I want to make this video actually rather short because I want to share it with some of the people that I think need to hear this message, and that's why I'm recording this message. I'm not doing it because any other reason except for I literally know people that need to hear this information. I've been getting this information from multiple different sources. Just it's critical, man. So let's just get into it. We'll start now. 5 reasons to, and our channel, man. I do want to start the second channel because this channel is shadow banned 6 ways from Sunday. People don't get notifications, and they don't go off. We don't show up in the search bar as much as we should. So we're probably gonna restart on a whole different channel, which I'm gonna rebrand. But right now, I'm getting a little more settled into my new situation, but I still am looking for a place. So it's going to be a building process. But let's get into it, man. 5 reasons. We're going to get into there's hundreds of reasons. But one of the main reasons to avoid single mothers is you don't want to be an ATM. Typically, women are looking for resources from a man, and especially if they've already got a little crumb cruncher or a little bastage, as I know some people that call them. Um, they're taking child support from another man a lot of the times, and if they're not getting child support from that man, even if they are, it's not sufficient. They'll typically be getting some sort of government assistance, but they still want to live a high profile lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? They still want to live a lifestyle where they can impress their friends. That's what it comes down to a lot of the times too. People, they don't want to look bad to the world, so they want to look like they have a man. That's why they might have you around. But typically, a lot of women, even I know because I was raised by a single mother, they will want in the back of their head to get back with that child's father. The problem is the child's father, they want him to change. They always want him to change. They want him to be perfect. And so since he's not, but it's still there, they have that attachment. That's one of the things that happens as well. So yeah, man, we're gonna get into she wants independence, and this is not just single mothers, man. This is just comes with a lot of modern women. The independent women, the independent single ladies, that whole lifestyle. Whenever they're young, they have access to all sorts of monetization. They can monetize. Men are attracted to youthful, beautiful, feminine, beautiful, inspirational women, and they're usually the younger women. So they have so much access to resources at this time, like it's gonna be hard to get them out of that independent mindset, especially with all of the everything you watch these days, from all the way from children's shows to movies to the radio to anything you watch is going to be kind of preaching independent women because It's just this day and age, you know, of feminism and womanism, whatever you want to call it. That's what's being preached and taught. So unless you can really break this information down, unless you have this information, they're gonna have that independent mindset. And what that does is it causes a divide between you guys, and you're gonna be building a relationship with not only this person but their child, and they can take that child. You know, that's the thing. You know, when you commit, I remember whenever I used to be desperate, whenever I used to sit back and be like, oh man, why does no woman want me? I'll date a single mother. I'm a good dad. You know, I'd be a good dad. Like, you'll find out that it's you have to have. That's not. It doesn't matter. A lot of the times you'll see you, like, I know, for instance, with my, I don't want to mention people specifically, but you'll see, you think like, damn, does this person not even care about their kid? Like, people ignore their kids. Like, that's where you get a lot of the attention deficit disorder and stuff like that from, because they're so busy trying to impress other people or find a new man. Or a lot of times these kids are used literally as like financial, like, okay, they're bringing me food, I'm getting government assistance because I have these kids. Tax money comes in, child support comes in. It's really not about the kid. It's not about how to grow the kid, develop the kid, making sure the kid's doing it. It's their attention's not on the kid. That's where the narcissism comes in. I was talking a little bit about that. We're gonna talk about, because it's real, man. A lot of these kids are getting ignored, and if you think you're gonna come around and change this stuff, like, oh man, dude, we're gonna make the happy home. Like, I've seen men beg, like, oh, your baby daddy ain't shit. You know, I'll come raise that kid. They're just so lost, like these dudes, and these are young men that they don't have a lot of money yet. They don't realize time is on their side. They're wondering, what can I do to get a chick? Because these chicks are out here throwing that wop around. These dudes are desperate. They're not very experienced. They haven't been in long-term relationships. They haven't gotten a lot of action yet. And so they're actually signing up to be single fathers, and they don't realize the drain that it's going to be on them. So I'm trying to help them avoid that trap with this video. I'm trying to show them kind of the way. This is the way. So now, I'm not saying you can have your fun with single mothers, but do not commit, because when you commit, actually, don't. It's funny because I'm saying don't commit to single mothers, but there's 100 reasons why not. But really, if you're committing to any long-term relationship, if you're marriage, cohabitation, things are gonna turn sour. But we'll just get into the big single mother issue. So for one, they need a lot more resources. They got a whole nother person to support. For two, they're always connected to their baby's father. They've always got that in the back of their. For one, they've been intimate to the point to where they let them procreate with them. So they thought this dude was good enough to have his baby, and what then they found out soon, oh, he's not perfect, I want something else. I've got the child now. They feel like they have leverage, so now they start, and once they get that leverage, that's when they hit the switch phase. We talk about the bait and switch. Once you give them the baby, whoever you are, that's when they think they can force you to change. At first they think, okay, they're baiting you in, they want you to change, but okay, they don't have any leverage, they can't make you change. Once you give them leverage, i.e. a baby, they think they can force you to change. It's like, okay, well, change or I'm taking the baby. And the man is usually like, well, I'm not about to just let you control me with this baby. You're not just going to force me to change because you have a baby. No. It's a mutual thing. But the women will say, okay, well, then I'm going to take the baby and make your life hell. That's generally how they end up single mothers. They use the leverage and they give an ultimatum, and the guy doesn't go with the ultimatum, and they end up on their own. So now here you come, or if anyone comes, and it's just people come in thinking that these women are innocent. They think it's crazy. They think they're like, oh, the single mother, this guy cheated on them. Why? You don't even ask, why did the guy leave? Most guys are so, like, especially if you're dating a single mother, you're so, like, desperate and lost and just confused. I want to say blue pill, but I'm trying to avoid these certain terminologies. But you're so lost in this situation that you just don't know what's going on. You don't know about women. You don't understand women. And so you just believe the woman. And that's also what our society tells you. Just believe the women. And I'm talking about in every access, in every, like, women literally are, you're told to believe them. I'm talking about their lies, everything. Like, And so you have that mentality of, I'll just believe her. I know guys are assholes, but you're thinking about the things that you've seen your mother going through. You don't get both sides of the story. You always get your mom's side of the story, or you always get the single mother side of the story. Men don't have forums to where they talk to each other and say, no, man, this chick was crazy. She was doing this. You're always getting one side of the story. And so when you're going to a new relationship and you don't realize most women in general have the same mentality, and you don't realize a lot of the times they're the problem, then you're okay. Yeah, they got cheated on and they just couldn't take it. I'll never cheat on them. But that's because you're desperate, man. That's the desperate men. That's the 80%. 80% of men that don't understand this stuff, they're desperate because they're invisible to women. Because you have to have money and you have to have sex appeal in order to be what women want. And so also that's one of the biggest things that I really think if you're one of these desperate guys and you just need to get a woman, don't go sign up to be a baby's father, man. Go get you a fake Gucci belt, bro. Go stuff. Look, I'm telling you guys, this is so much game. I'm telling you, like, you can waste your money or you can invest it in something else. Save your money, invest it in you. Invest your money in you. Don't invest it in women that are literally trying to use you. Like, if you're not fucking Tyrone or Chad, then they're looking at you as a resource. The women are not looking for some guy to connect with them emotionally and be a good man and open the door for them and, oh babe, anything you need, I got it, and be pushovers. That's not what they want. That's not how you're gonna get them. You're not gonna get a chick by going and, oh baby, what can I do for you today? No, 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 no. That's not what they want. No, 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 no. They don't want that. Stop being a good guy. And I'm not saying don't be a good person. I believe in good karma. I'm saying don't be the guy that is that fucking simp. Don't be, oh baby, you're so innocent. Everything you do is perfect. You would never lie. You would never cheat. You would never be the bad person. No, they want money and resources. They don't want that beta BS. And if you're not bringing, not money, resources and penis. I'll say it's like that. Shoot, bring one or the other. And most of them have their own resources until they're 29 years old because they literally can monetize their youth and beauty. And then once they start losing their youth and beauty, that's when they want your money. So if you're one of these 80% dudes that is invisible to women, man, just work on yourself and eventually they're going to come to you. You got to stop focusing on women when you're not ready. A lot of you guys ain't ready. You're not financially ready. You're not physically ready. You're not in shape. You don't know how to talk to women. And you still think like you can go out here and get a chick. And you know why? It's because you're in solitary confinement half the time. You're stuck in the fucking house. You're playing games. You're not going out. So you're not doing anything, any any activities where you're being social. Like, bro, like, so this is the problem with, so when you tell a woman or when you start to figure out that a lot of the times they're probably going to die alone or have to settle with the simp. And that's why they'll settle with the simp. That's why they'll settle with the guy they're not happy with, because they don't want to be alone. Even if you're not the guy that makes them happy, even if you don't have money, even if you don't have the sex appeal, they'll settle and cohabitate with you and drain you because they don't want to be alone. You know why they don't want to be alone? What's the worst punishment you can get in prison? Solitary confinement. Being alone, dying alone, that's dying in solitary confinement. Nobody wants solitary confinement. So they would rather go sit under you and just be miserable and nag and complain rather than that solitary confinement. And so that's why, and that's what a lot of them are doomed and destined for, solitary confinement. And see, us as men, we control access to relationships. You know what I'm saying? Like, we also hang out with a lot more of our peers. You know, whether we're going to the bar to hang out with our guys and watch the game, whether we're going out, to the strip club to hang out, if we're going to, you could be social in an Xbox Live party, you know what I'm saying? Like, just talking to people, playing the game, interacting with them. It's the social aspect. You're getting your women don't do that. Women don't hang out with each other like that because they're not giving each other money and research. You know what I'm saying? That what they want is different. Like, they're usually narcissistic. They're out for themselves because of this feminist mentality. We're gonna watch. I'm gonna get into narcissism real quick, guys. Oh, there's so much on this topic, man. Like, there's so much to, so many ways to go. Like, I almost wish it was structured, but we're gonna get into narcissism. I mean, I've literally got a whole notepad list of you're always the third priority in their life. The kids come always first priority because the kid is their meal ticket. The kid is their resources. The kid is their tax money. You ain't gonna get in, but and the that's the most important thing. The kid is their security. The kid is literally paying their bills. And what's crazy and 100% true, most of these women don't take their child support money and spend that on the kid. They'll spend it on themselves. They'll get them some things, but they're very minimalistic when it comes to the children. The children, I'll get you one pair of shoes, for school and when school starts. But I'm not paying for this. I'm not buying you that. You don't get to do this like the other kids because that's their income. That child supports their income. The welfare pays for the food. And if they want to smoke weed and drink liquor and all that, you know what's going to pay for that? That's going to be that child support money. So the kid is usually put on the back burner, and that's the ATM. That child support is a woman becomes a woman's income, and they think, oh, I'm an independent woman. They're paying fucking $4 rent on Social Security, and they're getting child support money that they didn't earn because they gave someone an ultimatum. They chose to leave. They got bored. Women will literally break up a family because they get bored. Literally, when I look back at how my mom and my dad's marriage played out, my mom was with this pimp dude before she was with my dad, and that dude got killed. Pimp dude. My mom still loves him to death. She still thinks about this pretty dude, pretty boy. When she was young, she was probably 16 to 18 years old, and she was with this pimp dude, or 18 to 20 years old. Her first introduction to the pimp game, like learning everything, and pretty boy, you know what I'm saying? He was a Tyrone, but real curly hair, and my mom loved this pimp dude. He took her around the States and made money with her, and she loved him to death. Then she got with my dad, the good guy who had a job. Listen to R&B music. I love you, can we just get married? Our anniversary, it's our anniversary. My dad was that guy. Will you marry me? And my mom got so bored. She's still thinking back to Pimp Tyrone, Pimpin' Mike, Pimpin' Kent, Pimpin' Kent. She's bored. Started, the drugs come in and all of that, and she leaves my dad. But now she's got 2 kids. My dad, and looking back, she got bored with him. She had already had access to the fast life, and my dad's this good guy. She leaves my dad, puts him on child support, and goes back to the fast life. And she's been in the fast life ever since. She ain't never tried to settle back down. She loves it's boring to her. She's always watched shows like Jerry Springer, these drama shows, and this the drama lifestyle. Man, and if you really think about it, and I see it happen over and over, women get bored. Like, there'll be women with 4 kids, and they don't have to work. They're at home. Like, I literally know the situation really close to me, very close to me. I know a man and a woman that are together with 4 kids. He works, she doesn't. They even got a settlement because they got in an accident and the mail truck hit them. So they got a settlement. She doesn't have to work. He goes to work still. He doesn't even have. They kind of sit on this money. It's only it's not a lot, but it would last them for a few years. Neither one of them got to work for a few years. But he's still going to work. She is at home. The kids go to school. He goes to work. She is at home, bored. Bored. And so it's a lot of nagging and complaining, and it's just boredom. And she's like, she's saying this now, but it's not true. I'd rather die alone than be together and unhappy. The kids ain't even factoring in. She's talking about their relationship. Well, if you, because he plays the game a lot, but this, he goes to work, he takes care of the household. I mean, it doesn't matter. You know, you ain't doing everything. You're not feminine, beautiful, inspirational, submissive, and cooperative. You like to argue all day, and you like to nag, and you like to go out and get attention, and you want to do that, and he don't want to do that shit. He wants to have a family. We got kids. Raise the kids. I come home, play the game. I don't cheat on you. I don't do none of that. But it's not good enough for her. Even though she's got 4 kids and a good man, it's not good enough. They got money. It's not good enough. She wants to break up this home because she's bored and unhappy. Where's the thought about the kids? You got 4 kids that you're gonna, now they're gonna be, what are y'all gonna do? Take 2 and 2? He don't want to take them all by himself. You're not qualified to take them all by yourself, and if you do, you're gonna get pumped and dumped until you in solitary confinement. It's a lose-lose for you. You got a good thing going right now. But she's thinking, oh no, there might be someone out there for him. Prince Charming might still be out there, because she's still delusional. Delusional. Prince Charming's not out there for you, sweetie. You're about 30 years old with 4 kids. You're not very educated. Like, you don't got a lot going for you at all. No background, no family, no safety nets. And you still are ready to break up this family. And so women will break up families because they get bored. And my thought is, what about the kids, man? What up, Leon Dubson, Aaron Jones, Tommy, Indy, Big Pun in the building. Now let's look up. Speaking of what about the kids, and this video is going. It's gonna go longer than I wanted it to, man. It's gonna go longer than I wanted it to. But one of the main things before we get too deep into it is you're gonna get attached to that kid, and you don't have any. If you go date a single mother and commit to a single mother and become that child's stepfather, but whenever she decides to work it out with her baby daddy, or whenever she decides to give you an ultimatum and hit you with the switch face, and she takes the kid, if you, now, for one, you could already gave her a kid, now she's a single mother with 2 kids, and now they turn it into a business. Now they got double the child support. These women are hustling. Or you just committed to her and her kid. That's your step kid. Well, now when she leaves you, you just lost your whole step kid. You can't go visit him on the weekends. You can't go say you got no legal rights to the dude or the chick. Y'all made a bond, and she just takes him away from you. That shit ain't cool. And that's another thing you got to deal with. On top, man, these motherfuckers are just draining your resources. I'm telling you, these modern women, like, they seem like succubuses, bro. They'll suck you off, or they'll suck your money out of you. Suck a medicine ball through a water hose. They succubuses, man. They just suck the energy, the time, the resources, and this is really modern women in general. I'm telling you guys, it comes down to 2 things. Women want sex. They just want, they want to have fun. They want to have fun, whatever it is. Entertain me, constantly entertain me. Entertainment, sex appeal. They want to have fun up until they're 29, and then they want stability. And once the stability hits, that's when the gold digging phase comes out. And even if they don't have money when they're 18 to 29, they want money too, but they don't want the good guy. That doesn't enter the equation. It doesn't enter the equation. They want everything. We've kind of broke that down. Loyal, rich alpha males. So now I just want to get into this narcissistic personality thing, because I read this, and I'm telling you, like, my ex, and it's crazy, because she still comes over. She's been cooking for me, and she's gave me some money. She's putting some money in my pocket. She's took me out to eat. Like, it's the opposite. But I've always kind of had that mentality. I've always kind of wanted a chick to bring her own worth. I've never had a tricks mentality. I grew up around way too much pimping to have a tricks mentality, so I've never let a chick drain me of my resources. She's always had to bring her fair share as far as resources are concerned. Never let it. I've always had that game. So now we were even in resources. Now she's bringing a lot more money to the table, as far as I'm on my own and she's still here. Oh, I'd spend all my money on this place. Well, she's like, here's $200 just until you get paid or something. Boom. Like, so I appreciate that. Coming over, cooking for me, buying me groceries. I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? And that's where you want to keep it. And, you know, I like it here. I got my own place. You help me out. Boom, boom, boom. I ain't doing no tricking. I'll tell you that much. But if you enjoy my company and you enjoy that, if you enjoy my company as an alternative to solitary confinement, well, I appreciate the gifts. Now, read these symptoms of narcissism and narcissistic personality disorder. Um, the world is not enough for most of these women, Leon Dubbison. That's the facts. Most of these women, it's not enough. It's just really not. It's loyal, rich alpha males. I'm telling you, I've broken it down. And really, you could add status to it. But if you're loyal, if you're a loyal, rich alpha male, you can definitely have any woman you want. But the problem is, you could have any woman you want. So then you lose the loyalty. You can only get two of the three, but they want all three. It's a game. Like, it's the big three. Like LeBron, Bosh, and Wade. Loyal, rich, and alpha. But the problem is there is no big three, ladies. There's only a two. You can either get a loyal rich guy who's not alpha. You can get an alpha rich guy who's not loyal. Or you can get a loyal alpha guy who's not rich. Pick your motherfucking poison, sweetie. Okay, symptoms. Having an exaggerated sense of self-importance. Does that remind you of any of the women in your life? Bro, I'm telling you, before I got this information and whenever I was still right before I woke up and me and my girl were arguing, she literally said, I know I'm a hell of a catch. She said that fucking to me. Do you really fucking think so? Compared to me? You're fucking delusional. That is an exaggerated sense of self-importance. Because you can ask a dime, what do you bring to the table? Half of them don't cook, half of them don't clean, half of them bring little bastages around, crumb crunchers, crumb snatchers, motherfucking step babies that you got that are just a drain. Like, I like kids, but I know that's a bad deal. What do you bring? As the white Patrice O'Neal said, it comes down to 3 holes. And half of you don't want to give one of them motherfuckers up. 2 holes. Am I lying? No. What do you bring, Mrs. Exaggerated sense of self-importance? What are you bringing? Baby Tyrone, little Chad? Baby Chad and Tyrone? What do you bring? Debt? Student loan debt? And, what do you bring? Well, I have a career. Men don't care about your money or unless you're getting some fucking broke dude that chicks don't want, then you're gonna get tired of him. Because you have to pay for everything. What do you bring? You can't count your money and you can't count your education. What do you bring? Nothing. Exaggerated sense of self-importance. A sense of self-entitlement requires constant and excessive admiration. Attention whores. Any woman that is all over social media, any woman that needs constant validation, any woman that needs constant attention, that's a sign of narcissism. Expect to be recognized as superior even without achievements that warrant it. Women call themselves queens. Women, oh, we're better than men. Women are better than men. Oh, really? What are your achievements? What have you done better than men? No, seriously, what have you done better? What do you do better? Huh? Nothing physical. Are you smarter? No. No, not, you're not. You got more degrees than a thermometer, but it's in a bunch of shit like women's studies and African American studies and Afro Latina hair braiding strategies and come on. We're talking about science, technology, engineering, math. Where y'all at? What? Oh! Exaggerate achievements and talents. Well, I've got a bachelor's degree. In what? Well, I went to the community college and dropped out and I finished it 5 years later, but, in, swim lifeguard lessons. Like, what's your degree in? It's in, business. Oh, do you own a business? No, but I got a degree and I'm a manager at McDonald's. Like, what the fuck? Yeah. you got a job. If you got a good job, it's probably because the boss wanted to smash you, or he wanted an attractive someone in the office, or secretary, or if you're a BMW, a double BMW, or if you're a African American woman, he's probably trying to hire you at some sort of HR position so he could utilize your attitude and masculinity to shut people down at the gate, be that gatekeeper, because you know there's so much of that queendom in there. Sorry guys, let's see. Be preoccupied with fantasies about success, power, brilliance, beauty, or the perfect mate. Guys, you can't make this up. I could have named this video Modern Women Are Narcissistic. Seriously, 98%. This describes them. They all want loyal, rich alpha males that don't exist. The perfect mate. You can't make this shit up. Fantasies about success. What are you successful at? You are successful at zero. They're Owens. Coach Greg Adams calls them Owens. You had 0 successful marriages, and you still want the perfect mate. You think you're successful at men, but you can't keep a man, but you're successful at men. Power. I mean, have you ever had a I gotta be careful. Have you ever had a supervisor that has a power trip? Because I know a lot of people that have. They believe they are superior and can only associate with equally special people. You have to make more than me. I make $100,000 a year. He's got to make $200,000 a year. They don't want it. It's got to be everything. Monopolize the conversation and belittle or look down the people they perceive as inferior. I definitely know a lot of people that would describe monopolizing conversations, jumping in, over talking. Hey, can we have a conversation? Can I talk and then you talk and then you respond and then I respond, or you got to jump in because you don't like what I'm accept special favors and unquestioning compliance with their expectations. Special favors. Oh yeah, you can take me out to eat, buy me this, buy me that. That's the gold digging chicks. Unquestioning compliance. Don't question all my red flags. I got a whole lot of red flags and skeletons in my closet like Thriller. Don't question that. Unquestioning compliance. I'm a woman. I'm special. Just do it because I'm asking. Don't question me. What? No, what? Why did he leave? Why did this happen? Where did you get this from? Why can't you shut the... Let me stop. Take advantage of others to get what they want. What? What? How about the guys in the friend zone? How about the guys, the tricks, the guys that they get attention from on social media? How that describes take advantage of others to get what they want? Level up. Now, y'all, we're about to flip the script. I'm about to start preaching the game, the whole game, and nothing but the game. I'm telling you. We can bait and switch. We can play their same game. They put on all this makeup and all these all this fake stuff, waist trainers and push-up bras and all this, put airtight leggings, push their ass up, got these things to pull their ass up, you know what I'm saying? Ass hanging out with the fake as hell. When you take it off, busted Pillsbury biscuit can shit just starts popping out, pop, pop, bing, boom, dropping to the floor, bing, take all the makeup off, whole different set of fucking face, take the hair off, you're waking up to a whole different creature than what the hell you thought you was going to sleep to. What the hell? What the hell? Like my Asian homie's dad used to say, what the hell? What the hell is this? Taking all this shit off, washing this shit off, motherfucking hair off, motherfucking bust that down, ugh, what the hell? What the hell? That's fake. That's trickery. That's coercion. They'll do all that just so you'll sign up for their OnlyFans or their motherfucking, or you'll take them out to eat to Mastro's, motherfucking buy them some steak, you know what I'm saying? Take them out to a nice place, take them on vacation. No. Negative, Ghost Rider. But they do it. All that shit be fake. So they can go out there and try and trap a loyal, rich alpha male. No, that guy don't exist. They do all that so they can try and find this loyal, rich alpha male, thinking, oh, once I trick him, he's gonna see my education and my career, and he's gonna fall in love with my education and my career. So I can fake all my looks, and then once I trick him, he's gonna fall in love with my career. You fucking crazy? You fucking crazy. Come on. No. Let's see. Have an inability or unwillingness to recognize the needs or feelings of others. Oh my God, I'm telling you, I'm reading this shit and I'm seeing, my ex-wife 100% I believe is narcissistic. And I mean, I think it's probably just a general thing. It's definitely, my ex-wife wasn't a single mother because she didn't have custody of her kids, or she would have definitely been a single mother. Oh God, I threw away so many red flags, guys. If I fucking brought all my red flags to this motel room, I wouldn't fit in here. I'd be pressed against the camera like this. Red flags just fucking behind me, pushing me into the fucking... So many red flags, guys. So many. If I did a show on just the red flags of my ex, it would probably go on for 3 days, 72 hours. I don't know if I'm safe. She might be a murderer in her past life. If I die one day, it might be her. I might just die. She might kill me. She watches all types of murder mystery shows, probably from... That's some narcissistic shit right there. Watching murder mysteries, that's a red flag. But this one right here, an inability and unwillingness to recognize the needs and feelings of others. That's most women. They're not even looking at what their man wants or what their man needs. They're always looking on the bigger and better things, wondering what the fuck is still out there. Well, what about the WAP? I want to go be a hot girl, and I want to go... Nah, they're not even thinking, hey, you got a man, or hey, you've got kids. Your kids, look, your kid wants some milk. Look, your kid wants some attention. Did you know kids need attention? Did you know your man wants, he's hungry? Did you know that your man, wants some, he wants you to give it up? Did you know that? You're not even thinking about that. You're thinking about your fucking self. You're thinking about, how did I get in this situation? Why do I have... Your fucking kids are crying. Your husband's fucking... Come on! You got a husband and kids. Wake up! Snap out of it! Snap out of it, sweetie! Where you at, dear? Be envious of others and believe others envy them. Oh my... This is it, guys. Behave in arrogant or haughty manner, coming across as boastful or pretentious, insists on having the best of everything. For instance, the best car of the office. Yeah, man, that just sounds like it describes, you know, the general modern women. But we're really here. See, this show is just to talk about single mothers, but most single mothers also just narcissistic, man. Because like I was saying with the kids, you know, you realize these motherfuckers need attention and to develop. Talk to them, teach them their numbers. They don't only have to learn at school. You're sitting here all day. Your husband's at work. Teach these little motherfuckers something. Teach them how to cook, clean. Don't just raise them on Netflix and tablet. No, man, get out here and teach them something. You're bored all day. You got fucking 2, 3, 4, 1. You got a kid that you could be spending time with. No, you're worried about finding Prince Charming. You got a life over here. Over here, you had a good guy. Half these women have already found a good guy that would have been perfectly suitable for him, but they wanted Prince Charming. What up, bro? Full time. Tell him to say no to single mothers. You got to say no. All right, don't be an ATM. She wants independence. Oh, my single ladies. All she bothers about is herself. I mean, a mother who deprives the child of love and affection of a biological father only bothers about herself and should not be trusted. That is facts, bro. If a woman is willing to take away her child from the father and not go at all costs to work it out, she's not thinking about that baby. And if she ain't thinking about that baby, what the hell you think she's gonna? She ain't thinking about her baby's father, who she cared about enough to let him bust in her. She ain't thinking about the baby who is her biological seed. You think she's gonna think about you now? Especially if you ain't a loyal rich alpha. If you're not a loyal rich alpha, that single mother is using you. Facts. It might be for time, it might be for attention, it might be for resources. It might be just for sex if that's all you're bringing to the table. But generally, she's not happy with you. I mean, I'm talking about single mothers. I mean, but this is the modern woman. You got to be a loyal, rich alpha male. But with single mothers too, you build a relationship with that kid, and you can just that's another part that's taken away from you. Not adaptable. That's another thing. You can't be spontaneous at all. If you want to go on vacation, right? My brother and his girl and my dad were like, hey, let's go to Oklahoma this weekend. It's spring break. Let's go shopping, get some clothes. I was about to tell my girl, hey, we can go to Oklahoma, but she's got dogs. It's the same thing with dogs and kids. Oh, wait, who's going to fucking sit here and watch the dogs? Who's going to keep the kids? Who's going to, you got to pay? Do I got to pay? You got to pay for babysitters, pay for childcare because they want to focus on their career. They want to go to school. They want to become boss bitches. So now you're paying for childcare, paying for all of this. Oh my God, what a vicious cycle. She does not take relationships seriously because if she did, she would have at least taken care of the child's father's relationship. Check if she wanted to share parenting. If not, she is for sure to be avoided. Exactly. If she wanted to make a relationship work, she would be doing everything she could to make the relationship with the baby's daddy work. But she wants him to change. She don't want to change. She wants to be an independent woman. She wants to be a power couple. She doesn't want to be a traditional mother. But she wants you to be a traditional father, but at the same time be rich, but at the same time be alpha, but at the same time be loyal. And if not, I'm just going to go be an independent woman, take your baby, take half your shit. Now I get half your money regardless, and I get to do whatever I want. And half of them ain't spending it on the kids, half of them are narcissistic, man. Stay away from single mothers. Man, I want to like stop the show and go into a whole nother topic, but I think I'm just gonna stop this. Let me see if there's any other notes. Cause like I said, we got time. I got time. I think I'm gonna start streaming on like third shift. Honestly, I think that's what works best for me. It's spring break right now, but I'm gonna be streaming at like 4 in the morning. At like 4 in the morning, because my business, I work third shift. My other job is first shift. So I'm up in the middle of the night. I think I'm going to be streaming at that. I'm going to start doing live streams at that time. I might be the only one up talking to myself. You motherfuckers can see me when you wake up, though. Well, okay, so typically they're narcissistic. You're always the second or third priority. The baby, aka the meal ticket, always comes first. It's usually Chad or Tyrone's baby. And if Chad or Tyrone ever gets his shit together, then the single mother will probably try and make it work with that Chad or Tyrone because they've got the power of prior use. They've always got I want to make it work with my family. Some of them do, in the back of their head. So you might be with a woman and she's like, look, my baby daddy just texted me. He said he's got his stuff together. He really misses his baby and he wants to make it work. I don't know what to do. I honestly don't know how to feel about this. And that's when you literally have a chick that's got a dude that she really like. That's a bad situation to be in because what are you gonna say? No, you can't go make it work with your family. You can't say that. So the power of prior use. She's always still got a connection to this dude that she had a baby with. It shows irresponsibility, especially if they weren't married. You can't go on vacation or entertainment. You can't go to the bar or places where kids can't come without finding a babysitter. And if you go by yourself, there's questions. You go out with your boys to the bar. Oh, well, I want to go on girls' night next weekend. Definitely not. No girls' night. I'm going with the guys because you got a baby and you know what I'm saying. You can't go. Or if we gotta pay for a babysitter, you can. But man, that's a whole half these women just dump the baby off on the grandma, and if they don't got the grandma, it's gonna be an expensive route. When you break up, you have no right to the kid you built the bond with. She always deep down already talked about that. Um, she's always going to be settling for you at that point too, because single mothers don't have many options of the guys that they want. So she's always going to feel like she's settling for you. And typically, you're definitely beta. Like, let me raise that other man's baby. Like, they don't want betas. You're the nice guy, so she's going to be unhappy. You're probably going to be dealing with a lot of infidelity, honestly, in that single mother situation. And typically, it's probably going to be with the baby daddy. You know, you're going to be used as the stability and who, like I said, girls' night. Oh, I'm always with the baby. You will literally be babysitting her kid while she's out on the carousel. I know a guy that got with a single mother, and he would be babysitting while she went to Vegas with her friends, type shit. And it's like, no, I'm screaming from, no, don't do it. But yeah, guys, if you're in here, make sure if you haven't yet, you hit the thumbs up button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, because we've only got a few people, like 20% notified. They've unsubscribed people. The notifications have been turned off. There's all type of stuff. It's hard to find us in the search bar. So we're going to be restarting soon, depending on how things go. But I'm still restarting in life before I can restart the YouTube channel. I want to whole new layouts. I'm probably going to pay a designer to help me with this shit. So with that being said, thank you guys for coming through. Mr. Art said, I need Los Angeles girl. Maybe my town sucks. No, you need really, it's going to be hard to find an American woman unless you can break this information down. Or if you keep them in the bait phase. The thing is, you just really can't commit until you're a rich alpha. You're going to have a rotation, essentially, because once you commit, uh, or you could have one of those like open relationships if you're really secure. I've thought, see, that's kind of what I'm getting to. Like, I might have an open relationship, but with it's just a rotation, essentially, multiple women. It's like, I want to be seeing other chicks. I don't give a damn what you do in your free time. I don't expect these chicks, if I'm over here with, if they know I'm over here with other chicks and they're over there doing their thing, it's like, what's the difference? It's like, it's pretty much a rotation. It's not even a relationship. It's like, because that's how I am. I'm not committing to my chick, my ex. We're not getting back together. We might still get together and do something every now and then. You can come over here and cook me dinner. But you think I really think she's about to be living by herself, just over there being loyal to me while I'm over here? She knows I'm doing other things. She knows I'm talking to other people. And no. But if you still want to bring me, if you still want to come over here and cook steaks and eggs and get wild from every now and then and do what we like to do, and you still want to help me out with the business, you still want to give me $200 when my pockets are low, why would I say no to that? Because you might be sleeping with some dude every now and then? I don't give a damn. And what? I'm not committing to you, because that's when we got to play the, oh, we're just by ourselves, sitting at home watching TV together all day. I don't talk to no one, you don't talk to no one. It's just, that seems so dumb. I was miserable in that life. I would literally rather be in an open relationship with multiple women, us, and then if y'all want to get together and we form a big team or whatever, I just don't see myself committing. If you want to commit to me, I appreciate it, but I don't expect it. But if you want to help me out in the meantime, I could definitely use the help. As far as, I'm not rich. Whenever you're rich, then you probably don't. But right now, the mentality I have, especially growing up around all the pimping, you can help me out. If you want to get me some shoes, I definitely appreciate it. I need it. I'm trying to become the best version of myself, and I would definitely appreciate the help. And, you know, I'll reciprocate the help in the terms of giving you some time and attention every now and then. And, you know, you can call yourself whatever you want. But I don't see myself just committing to anybody. Like, to your point, like, even the Los Angeles women, they're the same, man. It don't matter if you go to LA, it don't matter if you go to Miami, Dallas, Texas, Kansas, Nebraska, Mississippi. I mean, you're gonna be better off finding a small town chick. But if she's listening, they got WAP on the radio down in fucking, you know what I'm saying, in Topeka, Kansas, they're playing WAP, dog. Come on. They're watching 16 and Pregnant and Hot Basketball Wives and Hot Girl Summer. Any of them that listen to all that bullshit, you're done for. They grow up watching Disney princesses movies, you're done for. That's when they want Prince Charming, and that's the Cinderella Syndrome. I mean, they can probably be shaken out of it. You gotta wake them up with this information. Hey, do you want to die alone in solitary confinement? Well, then wake the fuck up. That rich loyal alpha male don't exist. Wake up. We'll take a woman who has A's in one thing, but D's and F's in everything else. Yeah, and we always have that option to settle down with the chick. Once a chick turns like 50 years old, she can't just even go settle with the beta. I mean, there ain't even really gonna be no beta that wants no 50-year-old chick. Like, they're gonna have to settle with the beta early, and they don't want to do that. They want to ride the carousel until literally no man wants them because they lose all their youth and beauty, and it's like they can't even get a beta. We'll always be able to settle with the beta version of a female, a low-value female. You know what I'm saying? A fat and fugly or a hefty and homely. Even if we can't get the perfect woman we want, if we don't ever acquire enough resources or status or money or sex appeal, whatever it is, even if you never acquire enough, you'll be able to get a low-value chick. You know, you could always go find you a single mother, or you could always go find you one of these, chicks that nobody really wants, a fat chick, a ugly chick. There's options for you as a man, because men, even with age, we don't really lose our value because we still have resources to provide. So we'll always have companionship. We don't ever have to worry about solitary confinement. These women gotta start waking up to the fact you're gonna be doing about 20 years of solitary confinement if you don't get your shit together soon. You're gonna be doing hard time, solitary confinement, unless you find somebody. You're gonna have to settle with the beta real soon. And if that beta ever wakes up and dumps you, you're done for. But it's gonna be, I don't think all these simps and betas are ever gonna wake up. So they might be able to still find one of these fucking low value dudes and settle for him that'll put up with the nagging and complaining and doesn't understand the game. He says, man, you got 10-year on me. Martial arts fan. I'm 46 with no kids. Hell yeah, fellas, keep 5 women in your rotation. That's what I'm saying, man. That's what I'm getting to. And bro, I'm about to start hitting them with the bait and switch, bro. I don't know. I'm about to start hitting women with the same bait and switch, bro. I'm gonna put on whatever I need to put on to fake sex appeal and fake rich. And I remember, bro, as a kid growing up hearing pimps say this, and I never understood it because I was a little stupid, insecure kid. I heard a pimp talking to other pimps, like, they all came over, they was congregating, and one of them was talking about, putting a sock in their pants. And I was like, what the fuck did this nigga just say? What? This pimp with all these women and this money, did this nigga just tell another pimp, like, something about he put a sock in his pants or some game? Like, what does he mean? He was talking about faking the dick. He was talking about literally this pimp told another pimp to put a sock in his pants, giving him the game. And I was fucking appalled as a kid. I was like, what the fuck did he just say? What did I just hear? I'm a kid. Like, I already knew about sex and all types of stuff. By elementary, I knew about all type of shit, just seeing the game and seeing pimps and hoes and hearing them talk. And back then they told you, that's grown folks' business, but you still would overhear things. So I mean, I remember being a kid. I had already kind of like started doing shit early because I knew too much. So, but I remember that game, and it's like, if you think about it, bro, that's the same thing that they're doing. These chicks that are leveling up and using these simps, they're putting on all this fake makeup and fake stuff and pushing everything up and pushing the titties and pushing their ass up and putting the cleavage out and putting on the makeup and putting on the fake hair and waist trainers, and they're faking beauty. to try and trick you. We need to fake. It's the bait and switch. We can do the same thing. Fake jewelry, fake belt, get a fucking, it don't gotta be a sock, whatever you want to get if you need to. If you don't, just motherfucking wear some tight pants and put your dick to the motherfucking left where they can see that motherfucker. And if you can't hang that bitch to the left or the right, well, motherfucking make it look like it. And then guess what? Bait and switch. They can either look, hey baby, I'm trying to work on my business. I really don't got time to hang out tonight. But if you really are trying to see me shine like you're saying you trying to see me shine, if you really want to be with me like you saying you want to be with me, hit the Cash App so I can get these shoes. Look, and when I see you, I'm gonna be looking my best. I just put my money into my business. I just put my money into this. You know, I got a business venture over here. I got this much in stocks right now. I just don't got, I'm kind of running low. So hit me up on the Cash App and boom, I'm telling you. And you can string them on all day, man, all day with the game and the gift and the gab. Hey, babe, you can see whoever you want. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's an open type deal. And then really the pimp level to it is the pimp level. That's if you just want some small shoes and doodle and you need some help real quick. The pimps take it to the whole level of open relationship status, but they tell them get money from these dudes. They let them capitalize on these simps. Like, look, this dude over here wants to pay you. He's willing to take you out to a $400 dinner. He's willing to give you $500 just to hang out with him. This dude's willing to give you $1,500 to smash. This dude's willing to fly you out and give you all this money. So I know you want to be with me. You know what I'm saying? I got the game. I got, you know what I'm saying? I got what you want. But you might as well be out here doing this and bring it. We could all bring it in together and work together. Like, that's the mentality. Like, y'all come together and capitalize on this reality. Like, you can capitalize on these simps. I can capitalize on these independent women. They all got their own money. They all want, they're just looking at this motherfucking rock hard, what I got down here. That's what they're looking at. They're looking at me as a piece of meat. So the simps are looking at you as a piece of meat. These independent women are looking at me as a piece of meat. And we're just raking in the dough. That's how you do it, guys. That's the game. That's what I learned growing up, man. That is a game you can play. You don't have to play that game. There's a lot of streams of income and revenue out here, but that is a game you could play. That's a game that the pimps play. And with that being said, guys, don't date single mothers. I know. It's the same thing though. They're getting this stimulus money, this tax money. Man, I'm seeing these I live in this world. I'm seeing all of this free money these motherfuckers are getting. I know people getting extra stimuluses. You're supposed to get $1,400 a kid. These motherfuckers got 3 kids. They got 4 kid checks. Like, whenever unemployment was going around, these people are on food stamps. They were getting triple the food stamps. Like, they are just getting funneled money right now. Tax money. These people have they went from being broke to having like $30,000 in the bank. This is just from all the extra food money they were getting, all the extra stimulus money, all the extra tax money. Oh my God, these people are getting rich just for having kids. They're not even using the money to take the kids to Disney World, none of that. They're just putting money on stocks, hoping that shit gets rich. They're, you know what I'm saying, going out to eat, ordering Chipotle, and instead of having to drive, just blowing this shit. And it's like, I ain't got no kids. I don't get all this money. Well, I'm about to get out here and motherfucker start advertising this motherfucking sausage down my left leg, and I'm gonna get a fake Gucci belt, and I'm gonna get a fake chain, and you ain't gonna know it's fake in the pictures. I'm gonna be Instagram pimping. I'm gonna be social media pimping. Just showing them, hey, I'm gonna have the Cash App down there. You really wanna rock with me and ride with me and roll with me? Hit the Cash App. Hit the PayPal. Friends and family. I need this for my business. I need a studio. I need this YouTube. I need this equipment for the studio. I'm working on this. I'm going through a breakup. But look, once this divorce is done, I'm with you. Cap. That's what I'm saying, guys. Cat. Alright, we're about to get out of here. All the rage George Page says, I was raised by a single mother. As men, you should always be in your children's lives no matter what the problems you have with your ex. The problem with that is, George Page, your exes use your kids as leverage and ultimatums. So it's like, I really have to go. This monkey bitch tells me I have to come right now, right this day. She only wants me to let him see me when she needs me to see him. Men ain't gonna put up with the woman's bullshit. Generally, it's the single mothers that are the problem. It's not the men. I'm fine. Really, it's not. As a man, I get it. Yeah, you should want to connect with your kids, but some of these women make it impossible, and they make it so hard because they raise the kids in their image. So they're telling the kids, your baby daddy ain't shit. Oh, your daddy ain't shit. Your daddy's broke. Your dad's on drugs. Your dad don't care about you. So when you go see your dad, you're looking at him like, yeah, you don't care about me. You do drugs. And you left us. Mom stayed with us. Mom's right. You're wrong. You giving your dad attitude. You can't tell me that. You know, forget that. Forget you, Dad. I don't even care. What Mom says is right. Your dad don't want to deal with that bullshit. You sound just like your mama. Fuck out of here. No. Bye. I'll see you when you grow up. Once you realize your mom's fucking crazy. Martial arts says fake bunny bankroll. Simone's reality. I was with a single mother, ruined my life. Don't do it, man. Salute to Simone's reality. You still rebuild. Time is on your side, brother. Talk to him. My roommate is a single mom, and you are dead on. Hey, I got about 4 in the rotation. Salute to Dion W, man. Eat. That's what's up. All right, guys, I'm gonna get out of here, man. Like I said, I'm gonna start scheduling these streams. I want to improve the quality. I want to have multiple. I want to do so much, and I can feel like I'm going to be able to do it now. But like I said, I still work 10 hours a day on top of YouTube, on top of trying to go to the gym, on top of trying to find time to sleep. I'm grinding right now. I'm getting in full-time grind mode, and I'm just knowing that I'm going to reap the results, even if it's 4 or 5 years down the line, even if it's 2 years down the line. We got time. I'm 29. I'm turning 30 in 10 days. By the time I'm 35, hey man, I'll be fucking crystal clear golden goose. Fuck you talking about? So, with that being said, thank you guys. Please hit the thumbs up button, the subscribe button, and the notification bell. Don't be a baby back bagel biting blue pill beta male. And I know I shouldn't have said blue pill, but man, fuck. I just woke up. I'm still getting this shit's all still sitting in, man. All right, y'all. I'm off. I'll be back on. I'm gonna drop another video later. There's so much to talk about. I just gotta figure out how to separate it, how to organize it, when to say what. I'm talking about bait and switch pimping.